DK Metcalf has me on tilt tonight. We crushed Kenneth Walker's over. We crushed George Kittle's over. We crushed Jordan Mason's over, but that got rebooted because he got injured. If you're on Underdog, if you're on PrizePicks, just another reason to move over. Underdog refunded that one because he had 74 yards and got injured in the second half. And then, dude, DK Metcalf, 11 targets, 3 catches, and then he had 2 more catches called back. Oh, man, so annoying. But for today, I got a 3-man slip for college football for you guys, and I could not be more excited to jump into this. We just hit 2 5-mans on better again in our group. 5-man and 5-man, both 10x. You can see our group. We are now up 270 units plus those 5-mans. It's getting kind of insane. $10 a unit, you're up 2.6 grand. If you guys deposit on Underdog with the code PISTONS, you do get a free month. But without further ado, Micah Bernard, we're taking his higher than 90.5 rushing yards for tomorrow night in college football. So Micah Bernard is one of the hottest running backs in college football at the moment. He's averaging 125 yards a game across his last 4, and now he gets a matchup against Arizona State University, which should be lower scoring. Cam Rising's numbers are actually projected pretty low in the pass game. For the first time all year, he's only under 1.5 passing touchdowns. So Vegas is projecting this to be a slower pace game, lower scoring, and we should see a lot of running going out of the Utah backfield. You can see Utah, they actually run the ball at a 54% rate, more than pass yards. And on top of that, Underdog is giving us the best payout in the market because other apps like PrizePicks are up here at 95. So if you're still on PrizePicks getting absolutely robbed, you might as well go grab a shovel out of your garage, start grabbing the money with the shovel and just dumping it in the fire because you're getting robbed blind. When you're on Underdog, you're going to get up to $1,000 for free when you join with the code PISTONS. You're also going to get this free square on Joe Burrow higher than 1 yard, and you're also going to get a free month in our VIP group. So you get up to $1,000 free. You get a free Joe Burrow winner. You get a free month in our group where we are up 273 units. And on top of that, guys, you're not going to get robbed anymore because PrizePicks is scamming you on these 3-mans by only giving you a 5x payout. Underdog, they're going to give you a 6x. Next pick on the slip, Roman Hemby, we're taking his lower than 56.5 rushing yards. He had a career game last week, but there's a few key stats we want to look at here. Number 1, he's playing one of the best run defenses in the entire country out of all FBS in Northwestern. 17th ranked in the entire country. On top of that, last week he was wildly efficient. We don't expect to see that efficiency continue. He had 10 carries for, I believe, 120 yards. Now he's in a slower pace game. Again, the over-under is set at about 45, so we should definitely see the running backs at least be slowed down a little bit in this one, maybe a bit of a lower scoring affair. But on top of that, what matters the most to me is that other apps are actually down at 53. So Underdog's giving us the best payout yet again on this app. And a lot of you guys are going to be watching my video tomorrow, and these lines are going to be up at 93, 94. And this higher or lower is going to be down at 54, 53, 52. And what I highly recommend every single one of you guys do is join the free Discord down below so you get notifications every single day when these picks drop and then you don't miss them, or subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Next pick on the slip, we're going to be heading over to Chamon Metayer. I'm sorry, I just butchered his name. But higher than 19.5 receiving yards. And for those of you that don't know me, most of my picks are based on math. I mean, really, most of them are. But four of his last 5 games, he's hit this line. You can see 20, 22, 57, and 32. He missed against Mississippi State. But on top of that, same exact thing I was kind of going back to earlier. Yes, he has a tough matchup, but take a look at some of the other apps. Like, they're up at 23.5. So we're getting the best payout yet again on Underdog. And this is going to pay you out a 6x. So if you put $10 on the slip, you're going to get 60 if we cash. On top of that, as I said, Underdog, they're giving you profit boosts. They're giving you discounts every single day, all throughout the month when you use the code PISTONS to sign up. And yes, I mean literally every single day, you guys are going to get a discount, a profit boost, something along those lines on Underdog. They are the best app in the market. And if you guys do not like it, I promise you, if you do not like it somehow after your first few weeks, for example, you download it with the code PISTONS, you put in $100, you're going to get $150 to play with. So you just got $50 for free. Play around with it for a week or two. Worst case scenario, bro, maybe you break even, maybe you lose a little bit. Just cash your money out. You probably profited because they gave you $50 free anyway. And then you just go back to PrizePicks if you really want to. But I promise you this app is better. I think you're going to like it more. You're going to see all the profit boosts they give you, all this stuff. And I don't even know if PrizePicks is going to reboot Jordan Mason. I think they will. But a lot of you are going to get robbed on that regardless. Anyway, when you guys do join our VIP group, it is $100 a month. I've gone on over this many times. We could charge a lot more. You can see if you bet $10 a slip, 2.6 grand in just the last 6 months of profit. Verified by Pickett. And that's just not me like spitting some random numbers at you. This is literally hardcore facts verified by a third-party app where they go in and they look at all of our bets and they say, yup, he placed this bet. Yup, he placed this bet. Yup, he actually placed this bet. Versus everyone else on YouTube, when you watch their videos and they put these numbers on the screen, you don't have any proof. You don't have any verification. You just have their Google sheet that they might type in and it's completely private. You can't even see it. We are verified by Pickett. So nobody else has this type of stuff. And on top of that, if you don't believe me, guys, look, I might lose a lot in the short term. In the long run, we're super profitable. I've interviewed PrizePicks odds makers on my YouTube. I'm banned from multiple casinos. Do I hit every pick? No. Like, what people don't understand is the most profitable sports bettors in the world, they don't hit 60%. They don't hit 70%. I have an ongoing wager out there. I said if anyone can hit 70% on PrizePicks over 1,000 picks, I will give you 10 grand personally out of my bank account, as long as it's verified by Pickett, some kind of track record thing. We can set up a challenge, open contract to anyone. Promise you won't be able to do it. So these sports books, these apps, they are smarter than you. They are smarter than me. In the long run, the best way to beat them, and the only way to beat them really, is by using math. If you think you're going to be able to use your sports opinions to beat them, I'm sorry, but you are in for a rude awakening, because not even I can beat them with my sports opinions. I'm telling you that from experience. I've lost a lot of money betting on my sports opinions in the past, so I always integrate some type of math into these picks. The best way to do it is all math or mostly math, and then integrate your sports picks opinions after that. So sorry for a bit of a tangent there, but if you do want a full math breakdown on the most optimal type of slip, what do I mean by that? The best payouts to get per slip, we have this in our VIP Discord, but I'm showing you on screen right now. So you can see if you're on PrizePicks, you should only be taking 5-man flexes and 6-man flexes. Yes, that means the YouTuber you listen to that gives you 2-mans and 3-mans has absolutely zero experience in profitable betting, and I mean zero, unless they are only giving you discounts on 2-mans and 3-mans, because those are like the only like valid take that you could use those for. If you're doing anything, even like any Discord you're in, I promise you this, any Discord on PrizePicks that you're in, and they're telling you, yo, we're cashing out left, right, and center, and they're giving you 2-mans on PrizePicks, bro, they are robbing your ass blind. You're just feeding them money, and they have zero idea what they're doing. Sure, they might have the nicest breakdowns in the world. Sure, they might give you paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. But at the end of the day, the implied odds are the most important thing in betting. And if you don't believe me, go on Google. This is not even me. Like, this is just random content out there. And go on Google and search PrizePicks implied odds. And go read some of this stuff. There are people from Stanford and some of the smartest people in the world that went through and broke down the math behind PrizePicks and being profitable on that app. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can go Google it yourself. You're getting absolutely robbed if you don't do anything but 5- and 6-man flexes. Underdog, there is some leeway. For example, 3-mans, as I said, they give you a 6x instead of that 5x. So your implied odds are about minus 122. You can see I have it highlighted in green, the most optimal types of slips. And then Underdog has all these yellows as well, which are also playable. So what's the story here? Even if you never watch any of my content ever again, even if you hate me because I sold you on some slips, I apologize for that. Take away one thing. If you like 3-mans, go on Underdog. If you like 5-mans and 6-mans, go on PrizePicks. If you like 2-mans, go on Sleeper or Chalkboard. You're going to get robbed on those still, I promise you, but you will make more in the long run. I guess, lose less, theoretically. And if you guys do have any questions, of course, please feel free to drop them down in the comments. We just cashed these two. We also cashed another slip tonight in the NFL. So, yeah. I'm going to call it there. Longer video than normal. Hope you all have a great day. Catch you tomorrow.